As photographers, our work deserves the best visual representation possible and exists in the world as more than just a catchy social media post. What ultimately separates our work is the way it compels and grabs our attention. And what better way to showcase your work than to display it in a large format in a beautiful frame to mystify your friends and family. In this video, we are going to take a look at the best printer for photo printing you can buy. Links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. If you have other products you'd like us to review, please tell us in the comments below or visit 9to5printers.com. Canon Pixma TS9120. Canon's TS9150 is their flagship Pixma printer and looks as premium as you'd expect it with its generous 5-inch touchscreen. It achieves photo lab quality thanks to a 6-color ink system now with photo blue ink. These combine to beautifully render warm skin tones, making the printer particularly strong at portrait work. The new photo blue ink also helps the printer reduce graininess and provides better color tones over the predecessor. It supports the 8-inch by 10-inch size. For connectivity, it offers USB, Ethernet, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, as well as a memory card slot. Canon's even installed their creative filter for in-printer editing and adjustments when used with an SD card. Overall, the TS9150 is a simple, functionalist design and delivers a premium appearance and modern appeal. 2. HP NB7855. The NB7855 is a bit on the bulky side, at nearly 19 inches wide and over 19 inches deep with its output tray extended. Its look is clean and uncluttered, mostly because of the control panel has a smooth plastic base with just one button, the power button, and a touchscreen. The 2.7-inch color touchscreen sits on a fixed control panel that's angled upward. There are no physical buttons for printer functions, so in standalone use, you have to use the touchscreen. The screen allows you to swipe, which is convenient for getting through menus. Atop the chassis is the 35-page ADF, which is most handy for making multiple copies. To make single copies or to scan a photo, you lift the lid and ADF to reveal the scanner glass. However, the lid's hinges provide no resistance, so you must lift the lid the entire 90 degrees or support it while placing your document. The photo paper tray sits above the main input tray. You slide it out of the way to load papers into the standard drawer. It can hold papers up to 5 by 7 inches. This drawer sits beneath an output tray with a catch that springs outward during printing if you have pushed it into the tray. In tight quarters, this may matter, as its protrusion makes for roughly 19 inches of total depth from the back of the chassis. The NB7855 uses 2 ink cartridges, a tricolor cartridge of dye-based ink and a black cartridge filled with new pigment-based ink meant to deliver deeper black shades. 1. Epson Expression XP640. The front panel of the XP640 hinges upward to 90 degrees and has a 2.7-inch color LCD. That's not a touch screen. Instead, you operate the printer with the adjacent touch panel. This may sound old-fashioned in the age of the smartphone and touch displays, but personally I prefer it. Too often, printer touch screens are unresponsive and cumbersome to use. The XP640's touch panel was reliably responsive to my input. The XP640 offers 2 input trays, a main 100-sheet paper cassette and a special media tray that holds up to 20 sheets of glossy paper at sizes up to 5 by 7 inches. There's a 30-sheet output tray on top of the main paper cassette that obstructs access somewhat. I got around that by leaving the input tray's drop-down door down. In addition, a thin tray for printable CD/DVDs discs is stored beneath the output tray. After loading a disc, you insert it partially into the printer above the output tray. The XP640 draws it in to print on the disc. Then the tray slowly emerges. If the need for speed tops your list, the XP640 is unlikely to disappoint. On almost every timed test, the XP640 was among the fastest inkjets we've tested. For example, the Epson printed text document at 9.1 pages per minute versus the average of 8 pages per minute. And that's the end of that chapter. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really grinds my gears.